one of tanks. Now, I haven't really had a video in mind to put up through, or a tank in mind to put onto the next video. So I've pretty much been running this week at least tanks that I've been having, well, I have fun in, and one of those is the T71. A very small tank, especially in the tier 10 game that we found ourselves in at the minute, and on a very small map, spotting rather problematic on a little map like this. So we're going to start by going to the west. But looking at the map, we've already got an awful lot coming this way, so, but not a great deal. In fact, the grill is pushing, I'm pretty sure he will head back. He's pushing to the east. He seems to have stopped. No, he's turned around, he's coming back. So we can get a quick shot. No, we missed that. We're spotted. So we're going to get out of here anyway. And I think what we'll do is we'll head over to the east and see if we can see if anything comes around that corner. Unfortunately, with our 840 hit points, there's a fair few tanks on this in this game that can make it a very short game if we find ourselves at the wrong end of their barrel. So, bearing that in mind, we're still going to have to try and line it up for the grill, who has repositioned up into the sniper nest. Oh, an E100. I suppose if you're going to see a tank, you might as well see one of those. Fortunately, he missed quite a way. But we will try and we can go back a little bit because he's only he probably not loaded yet. Bear in mind, I don't know what his penetration is on an E100, but I'm pretty sure it's big, much better than 25 millimeters is what we've got on the front of our hull. We've got 22 at the sides, 19 at the rear. The turret is 22 millimeters all round. Obviously, with our and we got a total of 840 hit points. We're very mobile. We do 64 kilometers an hour, 23 in reverse. And the turn speed is around 59 degrees a second, and 44 for the turret. So yeah, we're very mobile. We only got a little engine with 400 horsepower, but we're only a 17-ton motor, so it doesn't have to pull a great deal. T34 come around the corner. The E100 seems to have disappeared, so I'm not quite sure whether he's pulled back or he's repositioning, but this could be a bit worrying. Not sure if we tracked him or someone else did, but he's taken 2 big hits and we get the finishing blow. We didn't do the 1200, but because we hit him fairly simultaneously, or fairly 3 hits fairly close together, it reports it as 1. Okay, so the E100 has still disappeared. So we're going to try and sneak round. We've got fairly decent concealment. I think it's like 28% with our current perks. Obviously, we've got camo on the tank, which is 3%, and we, as a scout, you keep your camo whether you're moving or stationary. It remains the same, which gives us reports in at around 28% camo rating. And obviously, once we fire, though, it drops to 6%. So yeah, we become a little bit visible once we fire our weapon. Incidentally, the E71 and the Walker Bulldog, for that matter. In fact, there's a few tanks. I'm sure I've mentioned it before. Fire APCR as standard. So if you see one of these, he's going to be firing APCR at you whether he wants it or not. T30, so we can unload a few into him. E100 has just popped up. No, I didn't think we was going to pen him, but why not try? We've got 175 millimeters of penetration with standard APCR. If we go into premium, that pushes it up to 210, and with HE, it's a mere 38. And we do about 150 average damage, and if you can get the HE to penetrate, that will go up to 185. I only actually carry 1 round of HE on this tank, and I don't actually ever remember using it, frankly. I've never loaded it, so I have a few times. We just finished off the T30 there, a little opportune shot. Still got the E100. We'll make sure that these guys can't see us first. And then we'll try and get in on. We can penetrate the size of an E100, or we can even track him, which gives obviously will give us the damage for spotting, or track damage. to make sure his gun's facing that way, so it's still facing forward. We're going to try and get in at the side, but he's taken a bit of a pounding. He's just had a tank coming on the top of him, the AX Centurion. See if we can get at least one shot into him. Yeah, we got a little bonus into him. That was quite nice. It's just we haven't lost any hit points, so yeah, we've been fairly lucky in this game, to be fair. And for a small map as well, it's quite hard to unless the luck is on your side, and we appear to have got plenty of luck today. We've just got the T11 and the FV to go. The FV's gone. That was the one tank that could take us out in one shot. So he's out, so we can afford to take a hit if I can get around this damn object. A stupid place to park. And yeah, we didn't penetrate him. We'd had to get him just left or right side of the tracks to get that to go through. So it was a fun game, but not a fantastic game. We only got a Class 2 badge and 5 for effect, so we did more damage than our hit points. We're just outside the top 5, so we're in the top 6. We fired 12, hit 11, penned 8 of those, did 942 damage, and damage caused by spotting was 572, but we did manage the 2 kills.